So I have climbed 24 Colorado 14ers. There's 58 of them, and hopefully I'll finish them by the end of this year. I found that the outdoors, or mountains in general, give me a lot of strength. And I realized that every 14er teaches me a lesson. It just makes me feel strong. Living in Colorado right now, it's so hard to believe that I grew up in the middle of the war. My name is Mena Hashim, and I'm a DSF scholar. I believe I was 6 when the war started. I just remember my mom taking us to the basement, and we heard the whole house just shake. That's my first memory. That's the most vivid memory that I have. So every time I hear fireworks now, my heart rate goes up. I feel like I'm in danger. My mom worked at a hospital in the green zone. She knew it was risky work. One day, she was leaving work and she got kidnapped. She realized that she had to jump out of the car, and she broke some bones, but she escaped. After that, we knew that we were targets. And that's when we left Iraq. I imagined America to be very different, and when I got here, reality hit me real fast. It was definitely not as easy as I thought it would be, especially coming to a place with a completely different culture, a language we did not speak. I didn't want to go to school because, as you can imagine, I'm sitting in a classroom, didn't know what anyone was talking about. It just felt pointless for me. Back in Iraq, I always had really, really good grades, and I loved school. I enjoyed doing homework. I'd be the kid in the class that asks, "Do we have homework today?" before leaving. I grew up around cousins and grandparents, and I was very close to my grandfather. He was the first person to be like, "You're Dr. Mena." He got like a little cut in his finger, and he was like, "Dr. Mena, can you save me?" And I was like, "Step back, like, I got this." Ever since that moment when I was tiny and didn't even know what a doctor really did, I had the idea in my head, and it just stuck around, and somehow my whole life started to support that decision. Went to high school, and the first semester I was very discouraged and I didn't do well. My GPA was 1.6. My mom had to sit me down, and she was like, "I left my family, I left my home, and came here to give you guys a future, and this is how you're repaying me." It was just a wake-up call. I was like, okay, like, recenter, you're here for a reason. Ever since, I got straight A's through high school, graduated with a 4.6 GPA. So that one talk just turned my whole world around. I have always had the idea that I wanted to become a doctor, but I didn't know what that entailed, and it was just a dream at the time. At the Future Center at South High School, they answered every question that I had about college and applying to college. They believed in me. They were like, "You're the future doctor. We can see that. Just keep going, keep pushing." I was very empowered. It got easier because I started to push harder. I went to the University of Colorado, Denver.
Oh my goodness. The first time I met Mena, I was completely floored with her confidence. She was just at another level. At that point, I was like, okay, she gets it. She knows what she wants to do, and nobody's gonna stop her, and she can do it.
We would meet and talk about my GPA, my goals. We would do that every month. They require you to have a certain GPA. It keeps you motivated. I mean, it's a lot of money that they're giving you. So with that being said, like, you have to also prove that you're gonna put it to good use.
She has this fire in her eyes. You can just see the potential. She wants to make a difference, and I think that's the biggest thing, is she wants to help people and make a difference in this world.
I got a job at the VA my first semester of college, and everything just fell into place. So my strategy is, first of all, I'm very interested in where the veterans have been. So I asked them, like, where did you serve? Most of them are so happy to share. I went here, and this is what I did. And then while they're doing this, I'm just drawing their blood. Working at the VA, I just noticed that a lot of the veterans are very sweet and appreciative. I noticed that a lot of them would apologize about what happened in Iraq, and I found that amazing, to be honest. They thanked me for my work at the VA, and I was like, thank you for your service and everything you did. I used to have my English class right there. So we're at Merrill Middle School, which is the first school that I ever attended in the United States. So this is the nurse's office where I work.
When was the last time you had a bloody nose?
So we get a lot of bloody noses, stomach aches. I get a lot of fakers, actually. I send a lot of students back to class. I actually applied for the position because the minute I heard it's at Merrill Middle School, I said I need to give back to the school because teachers here are what helped me initially not give up.
Just keep the ice and keep a tissue with you in case you have another one, okay?
I was always surprised with how much she was doing all of the time. I wanted to make sure that when it was time to apply for medical school, she was ready for the next 4 years. I think Denver is a better place because Mena went to college. I see Mena being an amazing contributor to the Denver community and to the Denver Scholarship Foundation in the future.
There's so many things I want to do in this life, but I feel like I need 3 lives to achieve all of them. But my dream is to work for the VA as a doctor now because I love that place so much. I've heard back from some schools, but I still don't know where I'm gonna end up in medical school. I do know where I'm gonna end up after I'm a doctor. I want to stay home. I want to stay in Colorado.